Good to see you.
All right there, Revenants. It truly is good to see you, and welcome back to the Road to 100 and Code Vein. So today we are going to be investigating the uh, dried up trenches here in a very aggressive sort of a way. And today, just as a recommendation, if you don't have the Venus Claw, you can go for the Suicide Spur here in the intensified version, and it's a pretty good dark value here as well. But the only difference is that you would have to go for the broadsword instead of the machete. As you can see here, the difference between the two is the 3 pounds between the weight of the weapon. And so here are the 3 units of weight between the weapons. And so if you don't have the Venus Claw, then just go for the Suicide Spur and you'll be a-okay. But since we have the Venus Claw, we're going to use it just because it's fun and it pairs well with the machete. And any chance I get to use the machete as an excuse, then I will absolutely take it. And so here in the dried up trenches, obviously you go for ice, and you will do very, 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 very well versus the big boys. We're going for fire just because it is a great, great stagger tool, and it's only 5 ichor, and so it'll be cheap enough and good enough that will be completely fine. We're going for Eva this time, so we will have an additional gift accelerator, so all of our gifts should come out lightning fast in order to get the jump on the enemy. And we won't have as much full-on stagger potential as we've had in the previous two. Whoops, but we will absolutely have plenty, plenty, plenty of ability here to be able to take care of each enemy that we run into. Okay. And as you see, we are going to be no stranger to the damage levels that we are going to be having. And as you see, we are able to flatten enemies and take care of business where we want to, where we need to. Absolutely no problem. Okay, let's get him interested in what's going on here. Whoops. Looks like Eva's just gonna take care of him for us and have no issues whatsoever. So Fire Lily is definitely going to be not any kind of, incredible force that is going to be reckoned with here. But we're definitely, but we're definitely going to be able to, take care of business here as necessary. The only problem is that Eva is dead, so that is definitely a problem. But we will still be able to carry on with the best of them here. So no harm, no foul at the moment. Ouch, except we're dead. And that's where the machete is not the greatest, is if you go for the regular stroke. And what we're trying to do is pair that with our running attack, because the running attack comes out exceptionally quick. This attack right here, it is absolutely incredibly quick. And so we're able to get an attack out in between the different attacks and the different areas in order to get some extra damage out on the enemy while at the same time getting some extra ability here. Okay, let's just take a little bit of extra time here with these fellas. As you can see there, we are able to execute that quick attack very, 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 very fast, and we don't have to worry about too much ichor recovery because of Chaotic Ash, and the running attacks do generate quite a bit of ichor. As you can see there, it's about 4 ichor or so, which is incredible. Okay. Okay, these guys are both dead. So as you can see, we absolutely do have, the power we need. And we are able to constantly get into the enemy's face and everything. And any chance to get to use the machete, I will absolutely take it for sure. Okay. Okay, and that's where The machete does have a pretty good ability that you can use that knockdown attack uh, kind of in tandem with everything here in order to uh, actually get back more I-core while at the same time having the ability to knock down the enemy while at the same time, you know, being able to execute, whatever you need when you need it. So it's really, really good stuff. Okay, and let's go for chaotic damage here and get some I-core back. Okay. Oh, okay. Unfortunate that he hit us there and took away concentration. That is one of our big abilities here. Absolutely. And so we'll go for the running attack here. Okay. Now we've got 2 of them here. So that is not ideal by any means. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, let's just go for a launch here. And that should be a kill because the Venus Claw is exceptionally powerful. Now, it would be nice if we don't get hit anymore so we can keep concentration active at any point in time here. So let's get him interested. Okay, never mind, he's just dead outright. That is completely fine with me. Okay, very nice. And as you see, we don't have really any I-core problems. We just have some defensive problems here that we're getting hit a lot and we're taking a lot of damage and we're losing concentration all the time. Okay, and as you can see there, we're also getting hit quite a bit, but because our gifts are able to come out very, 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 very quick, we're able to constantly damage the enemy regardless of what's kind of happening. And even though we have an exceptionally slow weapon, we are still able to get all of the attacks out on the enemy that we need to in order to be lethal. So very, 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 very good. Okay, let's go for this. Now we do have Chaotic Ash available, which is nice, but we will go for a dodge into a strike, like this. Into a, as you can see there, we used 3 different techniques, and it worked out very, very, very well for us. So we'll let this guy just come around the corner. Oh. And that quick attack there is also very, very capable and useful for us. And we'll just go ahead and destroy these things because there's like no cooldown on that attack when you dodge or when you're running. It is a fantastic attack to go for. Absolutely. We'll go for this guy. Oops. And I guess we're down here now. So let's run around this way. Hopefully we don't get shot by that guy. Okay, good. And we'll run over here. Okay. Good. And we are comboing pretty well here. We could definitely be a little quicker on some of these attacks and things, but things are going fairly well. Now this is going to go bad. Yep. Thanks, Eva. We'll just let him go for a second. I think Eva's figuring out the ladder. Let's get some I-core from this guy. Okay, let's just... Okay, he went off the edge. That's completely fine with me. So let's get this fella. Oh, whoops. Backstabs are absolutely acceptable. I'm not trying to not backstab on purpose, but whoop, I guess he's dead in a flash of light. But it sure does make for a more fun way to go about engaging these enemies in order to make sure that we have, you know, a good combo system going. Now, obviously, for the Despot, what we are going to do is go for Blood, because that is absolutely incredible. And we don't really have any super quick kind of blood things here, so we'll go for Bloodshot. And that is very quick, and that'll help us be exceptionally quick on everything, and we'll go for Will-o'-the-Wisp. So we'll have a couple of good things here to go for, and the machete will absolutely do well. But let's switch over for you guys to see kind of how the broadsword goes here at the same time. Now, instead of the knockdown jump at somebody, we have a thrusting attack, and we still have the very quick running attack. So all things considered here, we have pretty much the same exact build. It's just much better for this fight because of the blood values that we are going to go up against here. So keep that in mind. Okay. 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 And as you see here, we have literally no iCore problems at all. Absolutely no iCore problems whatsoever. At absolutely not at all. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Okay, we are out of iCore, so let's get some iCore going here. Oops. Okay, we get those quick... Oh, ouch. Get those quick running attacks in. And a poke for good measure. So yeah, absolutely shreds this guy in a very quick amount of time. And because of concentration, if you're not getting hit, you have a completely consistent, sustainable amount of stamina just because of that 33% reduction in your usage cost. So it does very well for each one of those types of engagements. And that's where the you know, kind of these lower tier gifts come into play very nicely. It only costs us like 10 iCore to run these three together. The problem with Dusk Edge, right, that we have to be close when we're using it. So that's kind of unfortunate, but it's completely fine. No harm, no foul. So let's head over to the parking garage. And I guess we'll be running the Executioner next, kind of in the regular format of the regular path that you would go through the game. But as you can see here, it goes very well in the dried up trenches with this kind of a setup, and you can use the machete or the broadsword, one or the other, whichever floats your boat, whichever works better for you if you don't have the Venus Claw. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and you know, saw how to combo kind of in the dried up trenches there. As difficult as it was, we got through it pretty painlessly and effortlessly overall. And that's where you can use pretty much any weapon in the game to do this kind of combo setup, even with slow weapons or fast weapons, one or the other. Obviously, it's preferred to use a fast weapon. Something like the Impaler, you know, is very good for this kind of style. But there are other good options out there. But as you can see here, we did very well, and we were able to really put out the damage on the Despot there, and he was kind of staggered all the time because we were throwing so many different attacks his way, and he wasn't able to sustain that kind of onslaught. He did get a lucky couple hits on us, but that's okay because we had the Suicide Spur here at very high slash resistances and high blood resist. We were able to survive for the most part. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you tomorrow for, yeah, tomorrow's Thursday, and we'll be streaming again, so see you then.